The 2010s were by far the best era of basketball shoes we've had and are probably ever going to get. The basketball shoes we get today, I feel like, are so bland and are so repetitive. There's so many that look alike. And I feel like the casual fan would have a tougher time telling them apart than they would have 10 to 15 years ago. Hoop shoes, in my opinion, is one of the most fun parts of basketball. They got different colorways, they got crazy designs, they got all this cool stuff that you can do with shoes. You can even customize your own. And I feel like that reached its peak 10 to 15 years ago. And what makes me think I'm not wrong is the fact that they retro everything now. Kobe's have been getting retroed for the past 5-6 years, but now you can get the old KDs, you can get the old LeBrons, you can get the old Currys, you can get the old D Roses. I even got a pair of the D Roses when they came out again because I couldn't get them when I was younger. That tells me that they're so wanted by everybody because that's what everybody still prefers. What do I even see around nowadays? I see a lot of people wear the Sabrinas, a lot of people wear LaMelos. KDs are still pretty popular. Every now and then you'll see somebody wearing the new LeBrons. But yeah, I feel like majority of the people I see hooping wear older shoes. Whether it's an actual older shoe or like a new released version of that older shoe. Everybody and their mama wear Kobe's, bro. Everybody wears Kobe's. I've been seeing a lot of KD 4s. I see a lot of LeBron 1s. I've seen a couple of people wearing the Curry 1s. I just feel like they had so much more personality back then. The designs from year to year, to me, looked much more different than the designs year to year now. To me, it looks like the designs every year only kind of change. When back then when it was time for the new shoe to come out, it was a completely new shoe. Like, bro, I wore a shit ton of LeBrons. I had the LeBron 10s, the Soldier 10s, the Soldier 11s. I had the LeBron 13s. I had the 15s. I had a couple of KDs. I had some KD 6s, some KD 9s, some KD 11s, some 12s, some 13s. I had a pair of Kyrie 2s, Kyrie 5s. I had the Curry 1s. I actually never really had pairs of Kobe's. And I think that having different shoes every year or a completely different look gave it sort of that feel and that almost like exclusiveness to a shoe, because you had to get this generation of whatever shoe came out because the next one is going to be a completely different looking shoe. LeBron had bangers year after year early on. His new recent shoes kind of look the same to me. KD, same thing. His early shoes were banging year after year, kind of similar now. D Rose for his first couple of years had some great shoes. Kyrie with his Nike shoes, to me, all bangers. Paul George, all bangers. The PG4 is my favorite shoe that I've ever hooped in. Curry had like 3 or 4 good shoes. The Curry 3s. If you ever see or ever saw somebody wearing Curry 3s, it was just a 95 to 100% guarantee that they could not hoop. Those are a top 5 worst hoop shoe of all time. Damian Lillard had some nice shoes that I liked. There was just so much diversity in my opinion. Like, no one's shoe looked like another person's shoe. Everybody's shoe was different. And now it looks to me like everybody's shoe is kind of similar. Ja's shoe, Sabrina's shoe look like Kobe's. I'm gonna be honest, they look like Kobe's. I didn't even know Sabrina came out with the second shoe because it looked so close to the first one to me. Donovan Mitchell's shoe line is probably like top 4 worst nasty shoe lines of all time. I'm talking about ass after ass after ass after ass, bro. I don't even know what number he's on, but all of his shoes to me have looked pretty damn nasty. Luka has a shoe line. Tatum has a shoe line, although I've never really been a fan of Jordan signature shoes. Besides the actual Jordan shoes themselves, don't really do a great job with signature athletes. I don't know. Not my preference. Booker's shoe, pretty ass. I know he was going for a casual look that everybody could wear outside of basketball, but no one's gonna wear it. Those days are gone. No one's wearing a basketball shoe with some jeans. Bro, the KD 6 with Nike Elite socks and the cargo shorts combo, top 5 combo of all time. I think what also helped shoes get their feeling and kind of aura back then is the fact that like everybody wore color. Everyone always had some crazy colorways and they always paired them with some colored socks, or they would wear like the colored accessories. Sure, it looks tacky now, but I feel like it gave it its lightness and its coolness back then because everybody was doing it, bro. You may say it looks trash now, but you were doing that shit too. Like, bro, I had this pair of D Rose 4s that was a crazy colorway. It was like turquoise and pink and like gray or brownish, and I would pair those with some neon green Superman Under Armour socks. And I thought I was so fly. But those are some of my favorite shoes that I've ever had because they were just super cool to look at. I don't know, to me it just feels like everyone's trying to come out with Kobe's. We're just getting way too minimalistic. Sure, they come out with colorways for the shoes, but the shoes themselves, they look too basic. Too basic. Even the jerseys, I'm not even gonna get into the uniforms, bro. That's another topic for another day. We need some more flavor back. That's gonna do it though. Drop in the comments what your favorite shoe of all time is. Thanks for watching the video. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.